What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be doing a new series where I'm going to be climbing to Diamond, and I'm going to play 2 games in each rank. Right now I'm in Bronze to Iron. We're going to have another video on the same account, and then we're going to go to Silver. The videos are going to be published probably 2 times a week, so a rank every week. We'll see how it goes. First things first, we're going to start off with just looking at champ select. Right now we see Samira Swain's can be pretty aggressive, but we don't know what the enemy team is yet, so we can just chill out. And bronze, honestly, like you don't really have to worry about like what type of champ your character is, unless you're playing like Yumi, obviously. But you really can carry on basically anyone, I believe, as long as you're good enough. So we're gonna work on that and try to carry. Main thing here is you don't really have to worry about theory. So like we can say we have a Leona Samira bot, it doesn't mean they're gonna win, they could still suck. But chances are they will, honestly, but it's not a big deal. I'll grab first pick from them because I'm not worried about getting counter picked. One thing you always basically want to do is try to give your top last pick too. That's a great thing to do. Sometimes I'll even swap and like give my laners, give my top laner, or I'll like swap with mid if he has last pick and then I'll give it to top, even if I'm not do it and stuff. Looks like we got a Kled Mordekaiser. I'm not too sure with matchups, I'm gonna be honest, guys. So it's gonna be a little bit awkward. But I think this Jinx Morgana is gonna probably shove wave, if anything. Mostly because it's Morgana, I don't know if it's W or E, but her AoE thing. And then Jinx has rockets. What is this comp? Malphite mid. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Shaco jungle. You hate to see it. For the Elo, I mean, honestly, I won't even say for the Elo. I'll just get this because they do have 3 melee, so why not go it, you know? First things first, this is my theory on it. I always go blue for the most part unless I really need a front line, but move speed is the most broken stat in the game, so if you can get more of it, by all means. So that's why I see it as worth it. It's 450 gold for, like, I think it's 20%, is it? Or 60%, 45%. It's just really nasty. Thing with Zen is you always start top, like, no matter what, basically. We got troll mid. Looks like it. Hopefully I can get this a leash here, because if I can't, it's gonna suck, but it's not gonna be the end of the world. You know, this is a bruiser lane really. They both have TP, so it's not gonna be super bad if either of them dies here. But what is going on? I forget this is like iron and bronze, so mainly we do want to play for this lane because this lane's always gonna be winning. They're gonna want to win. So with the same with Mordekaiser, Cho'Gath is really the only lane we want to leave alone. Looks like he's gonna be building AP, but you never know. Seeing that this is iron, I imagine this isn't gonna work. I imagine he's just gonna stun really early. This clear is a lot better if you have a leash, but you just basically want to smite this, do this, and then that. It looks like Shaco probably started mid or top. One thing you can do is then that's really useful is you can line your W up with all of the raptors. It's a little hard, but it's doable. For this, honestly, I'm just gonna, because I can't make that in time. Realistically, it's just not gonna happen. We need some move speed on this mouse. Too much. I probably could have ganked top, but I really do need to get this level 3. Shake is still bot side. Looks like what we can do actually is because he's probably going to check his blue right away because we weren't on it. Or we weren't on our... Yeah, there it is. Make sure you get that auto cancel off and then it's not a big deal. Then we get our blue and we get that. I probably could have invaded his Krugs, but mainly just want to snowball right now. Yep. This is going to need another shove because we got that wave coming in. One thing that's really important is just making sure that all your stuff is like you're looking at the map basically. So if you're not doing that, you'll get really screwed over sometimes. We have that up. He's gonna be bot side, so we wanna ping that. I'm just gonna go for an iron spike here. I'm not gonna try going for a snowball build. We'll try to keep this as consistent as we can. Ninja wards are a big thing if you're not really into jungle tracking. Me personally, I'm like that. It's kind of jungle tracking. It takes a lot of effort for what it is. I actually wasn't jungle tracking this guy this game, so do not dig after me. Look at that, we got him here. We can actually gank this, I think. Normally this would be really stupid, and it probably is. Come on. I'm fine with dying here if I died in Morg. Yeah, that's worth it to me, honestly. I probably shouldn't agree with that. I should just went for her, but it's not a big deal. Honestly, we need the AD, so I'll go for that. She has 2-1, that's not good, but we can live with it. Not the end of the world. She has Berserker Screws. Yeah. I'm not really farming too much, it's kind of an issue. We just ping him off and then we can go to Dragon. One thing to do too is when they already have vision, place your wards after the vision is cleared. This goes for supports mostly. So if you're clearing a control ward, or just any ward in general, don't put a ward while you're clearing it, because then they know you have vision there and they're just going to go clear it themselves. Looks like they're swapping lanes here, not a big deal. I actually might be able to get a good invade off here. This is very risky, but I'm just taking my chances. It's realistically, in this YOLO, if you die, it's not the end of the world. Because they won't really punish you for it super hard, like they would in Diamond and stuff. Normally, if you die in Diamond, what ends up happening is... Oh, there we go. Yeah, in Diamond, they typically just make it so in Jungle, you can't farm at all. So, you want to make sure that you don't die super often. One thing in bronze too, in the lower elos, or just if you want to hard carry in general, make sure you're getting gold on yourself. As long as you like trust yourself with it. Obviously, if you don't trust yourself with gold, then don't take it. If you're having a really tough game, it's okay to like be like, okay, you know what? I don't need gold on me because I'll end up throwing even more, especially if you're tilted. Yeah, that's 9 minutes, or not 9 minutes. Oh my god, I have no idea where shit goes at. So I'm just gonna clear this, and I'm actually gonna go invade his blue. Because what I'm thinking is he was probably topside while we were doing that, so we can probably get his blue for free. If we go here, yep, his gromp is missing, which means he's bot side. If he's not bot side, he's backing coming top. We can just back, honestly, we have a lot of gold. Next time we're gonna want to go is Black Cleaver. Honestly, the main reason I find Black Cleaver is really good is because it gives you the move speed whenever you deal physical champion. Because 3 move speed, it may not seem like a lot, but if once that's stacking up, it's huge. And you can just keep stacking that, it looks like. I don't think there's actually a limit to it, so. At this point, I just have such a lead in this, it's like not even fair. So I can just take this, and then game's basically over already. Depending on how much more fed I get, I might actually rush GA second, but we'll see how it goes. Ideally, we can make this a 15. Look at this, he's not even looking at the objective. He definitely took this crown, yeah. We can actually just dive this. Okay, we don't dive it, but we get the blading. I'm probably actually gonna sit here and wait for someone. Okay, we can take this turret. Then we just wanna shove that like that. Don't want to take too much XP from him, but we do want to get as much gold as we can. Never lies to see, so we're gonna want to go make treads. He's on my blue. Look at that. Could you believe that? I couldn't have predicted it myself. Yeah, these players are super predictable, so. It's not even worth flashing for him. Yeah, I guess it is actually. 300 gold. And then we can just go for this. Like, I'm not even worried about prio in this game because at this point, we can just 1v2. 1v3 is where it becomes an issue, but even then, it's honestly probably still doable. Only with Clyde, I think, is where it becomes hard. Yeah, don't know what's going on down there, but I don't think our Cho'Gath knows he can TP to like minions and stuff because he keeps saying word to all these fights when we're fighting in the middle of waves. It's just so funny to me. Oh my gosh. I'm just fighting her there so she doesn't stun me under tower, is the main thing. Not really. Not really for anything, just disrespect or the stuff like that. Because we get stunned under tower there, we might actually die. I'm pretty fed, so I could go GA, but I'm honestly not really too worried about throwing, so. At this point in the game, it's going to be pretty hard to lose. Yeah. Not even doing too great on farm, too. That's a funny thing. Like, Shaco's keeping up on farm with me, so I could be doing better, but he's also 6 KP down with 2 more deaths, so he's not doing bad by any means, honestly. I haven't seen lethality in a while. Jeez, man, Shaco traps are violently annoying. Usually we can get it at 15 here. Because I doubt they actually want to play this, especially since we have a really strong late game, too. Probably just gonna Spirit Ocean so I can catch up to them. I say that as I'm building the move speed with Black Lever. Yeah, I'm gonna go Spirit Ocean so I get even more move speed and health. Because that new buff, honestly, it's not that great. I feel like it's more of a nerf because you can't build too much damage on him anymore. But if you go tank, it's pretty good, yeah. I think a Shaco's gonna show up here. I'm gonna keep it real. Or not. Well, let's see where he's at. Yeah, her there. Oh, here he is. Yeah, I'll just take this. I guess we're fighting this. I'm not against fighting by any means, mainly because we're just, like I said, so far ahead it doesn't matter. We got this in 15. I'm just gonna go mid, push wave. Malphite's gone, so should be able to just get this tower. Nope. Yeah. I mean, I don't have smite anyways. It's gonna be hard for him not to eat it. This is just... I don't get why you don't press no in these situations. Nice thing with Zen too is he's very versatile. So like, in this situation where we're just hard carrying, right? You know, like we can walk in just basically end the game if we wanted to. Whereas, you know, maybe like Nunu, she can build AP, but either way, she's not really like she's doing the same thing essentially. She's snowballing in, she's pressing R, and that's it. Whereas then you can really just like peel and everything with him, and then like even if you're like 0-9, as long as you have like a good um some good items going already, like those Sterox or like Black Cleaver or Gore Drinker, like you'll be able to peel. And even if you don't, you can use your R, and it just makes you invincible. Yeah, they just want this game over as much as we do. Unfortunately, we don't get that tower. That's not the end of the world. I'm glad they keep farming mid though. No, I missed cannon. I'm an inter. I need spear, that's what I need, but I don't have the gold for it. Yeah. We could go to this, but I just want it back. 3k gold is expensive. I should have backed a while ago and got my components for it, but these guys really don't know how to just team fight in general, so we have such a lead. It doesn't even matter if I don't back because we still have a gold advantage. Because, like, I mean, even without that, like, without spear, I'm still, like, 3k gold above that guy. I'm not even gonna dive, it's just not worth it. I think he got me. I need to turn this camera speed, that's what it is. Realistically, we should just go Baron and end. They're not killing supers, so. Me and Mord should have plenty of damage, so. We got some beef in the chat. Yeah, Malphite gave up. But I mean, the funny thing is, he gave up and he was not even doing the worst on the team, so. Granted, that doesn't mean you should give up. Never back down, never what? Oh, I missed that. I don't want to talk about that. We got him over here. Dude, honestly, like, we should just push this. don't know why you claim to just farm all game and then you don't when they actually try ending. I get it because you don't wanna like get the AFK thing, but yeah, I'm modeling that. Should be game. Yeah. Alright, 15, 1, and 10. Not terrible at all.